southern wilds just got a little safer. What on earth were the Vanguard doing?
I'll tuck that away. They're scanning for me. Dust feels like it's under my skin. Kneel down soon enough. They know where I am. These will keep. I'll find a use for you. Deal with them quickly. Red light. Ouch. get on with it. Uh-oh, spotted. I'd have to ditch something.
Ya hacemos PewDiePie. Ni ya viste que hay un dislike. A veces porque me estoy muriendo. Otra vez no sé si me escuche, pero bueno. Me está matando ese vato. Bueno, esos vatos, pero como quiero hacer eso. Porque todavía me falta destruir. Bueno, ganarle a todos los de estos corrompidos. Que sigo con la duda de si corrompido está bien dicho, se me hace que se escucha mal, pero lo más seguro es que a lo mejor ya nada más empecé a hablar y se fueron 3 que mañana. Bueno, de modo. ¿Por qué me está mandando ahora para otro lado esta cosa? Vamos a intentarlo una vez más con estos batidos. Los cornudillos se hacen de agua. Que de hecho no sé por qué. Se supone que se les debe de prender la cosilla de estas, les disparo ahí y no les pasa nada.
Here we go again.
Truena. Nope. Tampoco truena. Bueno, ven. Ven. Se quedó uno viendo para acá. Se me dio. Ya, si van a venir los dos. Ya, listo. Cornudillos done.
Got too much already.
Ok. Yo tengo esto, sí, vamos a hacer otra de esto. Trampillas. Se quedó parado ya. Está viendo muy retador. A ver, si se queda ya parado, vamos a ver si podemos irnos nada más con este de acá. Ese güey se quedó atorado ya. Sí, ya me vio. No, este va bien feo. No, hombre. Rompieron todas las cosas. Vamos a ver si... No Ya me encerré otra vez. No. Ah. Sí, no me la pegué. De piedrillas feas esas. Es que se vienen de dos, que se vengan de uno, no. Y si se hace. ¿Sí me escucho o no? Creo que no me escucho, ¿verdad? Caballito. Una vez más. A ver, Iris, tú que siempre hablas aquí, dime, ¿me escucho o no me escucho? Que nadie contesta. Creo que no me escucho porque no me dice nada nadie.
I can get out of this.
Montar otra vez.
Red light means trouble.
Que no se ven muy grande. Ah, ya se van a ver. No. No manches, que los quiero, no puedo pasar. No más, estoy aquí con el audio en el juego. Muera. ¡Oh! Pero no voy a poder pasar ahí. Caballito muerto. No. Piedrillas. Piedrillas otra vez. Ese es el otro, ¿no? Ya se le cayó la pancita. Y otra vez.
Last shot.
El mago.
Camila.
Listo. Ahora sí.
Never know when I might need these.
Frente, veamos. Quiero esta y esta y estas. Y ya. Y... a ver, otro cable que me sobró. Quiero esta, y esta, y esta, y ya. Y esta, y esta. Listo. No, falta este. Este y este. Y este. Está mi caballito muerto. No. No. Este. Corazón de chaparrera, trenzado, cable, agua y trenzado. Zonas corrompidas. Ay. Datos. Inventario. Recursos. Ahora sí vamos a la misión que está para... ya, no sé cómo llego ahí. Creo que aquí no he venido y lo más seguro es que me vayan a salir más misiones adicionales porque es un pueblito. Siempre que ya no llegan los pueblitos. Ay, ya que se la debía.
It's the sun drawing the faithful out of misery.
Are you Galeev, the healer?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's kestrels are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
I think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation. And you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work for the Shadow Karja, would you?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
Take it up with the Citadel. They decide who
Está
lives
fuera,
and
ma.
dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
You're kind of an ass, healer.
There's no cure for a conscience. But in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it. And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can make a deal. My charity,
Atronador, creo que lo vendí.
Thunderjaw Heart.
That's not how charity works.
It is how deals work. You'd settle my debts. For a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
As it happens, a Thunderjaw prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all. But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
Encontró la entrada del Valle de los Augurios.
I don't have the part yet. Your Thunderjaw is to...
In the Valley of Omens. Really?
But you won't just give me the aid I need.
No.
Ok, allá vamos. Como me caen gordas las misiones de que ocupo esto, pero ocupo el otro de acá. Y si quieres que haga esto, primero tráeme esto de acá. Y ay, aquí hay algo, pero ocupo esto de acá. Me desespera. Por acá había... Aquí está. Sí, estaba bien escondido. ¿Puedo subir por aquí? Ahí. Ya que se galería. Ajá, ya había más. Que no. Ah, que la.
The start of yet bigger.
¿Dónde está la tienda?
I'll shake it out later.
Aquí está. Corazón de atronador. No tengo. Vamos a vender esta y esta y estas y esta y esta. Ya. También ocupo un corazón de pisoteador. Ok. Thanks. Está muy lejos. 357, no está lejos. Tengo que subir la ahorita. Espera. Por aquí no es. Bueno. ¿Qué tú quieres? Por acá. Acá más.
closer! Help! Help! I'm being attacked! Help!
Bad day for one of us. Place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find. Just hope I see it before it sees me. The old ones didn't leave these. They're new growth. Might regret this. Looks with me. That was worth it. Catch us.
Can anyone hear me? Help! I can't fight. Please help me.
When the weather's this good, I like to think it's the sun letting us know.
We'll show them. Oh, that would hurt.
Time to put this disguise to use if I'm going in.
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little one. Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one. I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming. It's impossible, but I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
How do you know Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, He feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
What makes you think he's on the green climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills. My guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the green climb. Good luck.
Strange. I used to walk by the same old man every morning. But I haven't seen him today.
A traitor.
I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, come, let's be quick about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
It's you. Hello again.
I've brought someone to see your sister.
How did you... What did we do to deserve... No, wait. I don't even want to ask, in case a shadow passes over and is gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
They're gone. Sunfall feels even less safe.
Thank you, again, for giving her a better chance.
Sure, if I like the idea of...
That's enough excitement for my rest day.
Better than living amongst traitors. The only... As to the ceasefire...
This is
What's
about
she called?
Shiana.
I knew a Shiana once.
Ah, sand whipped on the wind. My favorite. think I could override the machines with you. This must be the Shrine of Kings that reminds me.
You won't get in there. That dried-up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Oseram want with a Karja shrine, anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Try me.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to the bastard king. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Oseram slaves built that thing. We just...
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before Outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a Sun King. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
If you won't accept change, you should try to make peace with it. Your bitterness has poisoned you.
I have no need of your pity.
I wasn't offering it. But if you step aside, you can keep your pride, since it's so important to you.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
Here's what I don't get about the Sundom. All these fancy decorations everywhere. It's downright embarrassing.
Brought my bed from a car jack. Just like them. Just damn soft. I'd like an opportunity.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
This rain spring. Charcoal smoke from a dozen forges. Lovely work. Good to see her. Hope everything's in order.
This is where the Otaru wanted to say her goodbyes.
When we fled from our cages during the liberation, I tore through this clearing, thinking my friend was behind me. I kept running, but here she remains. Thank you for making it safe for me to return.
I don't want to rush you, but it won't stay safe for long.
I understand. I've done this before in waking dreams. In the pool, I'll find the bracelet of seeds she dropped when she fell. The seeds will be split, escaped, grown wild. She's passing from my memory into the jungles. I'll tell her it was I who died here and became a stranger in our own land, and she who still lives in every time of planting, of rains, harvests, and...
What is it?
There. Her bracelet. And... I thought she was behind me. But there's only my reflection.
Do you need to be alone?
For the first time, I am.
This must be the sun's climb. Little Banuk wants to paint his mark. Here they come.
You were a better hunter than I. I'll paint the mark while the spirits of the Glinthawks linger.
There'll be more where they came from.
Yes, there will always be more machines. Their spirits find new bodies, but we only last as long as memory. That's why I must leave this story. A monument to our vanished shamans, to the wisdom the Karja bled from us. The machine oil in the paint will preserve it. Preserve their memory against all that was cut away. You have my thanks, Hunter.
Guard or get involved in politics.
Don't let your guard down.
Risen on a new day.
The Oseram Guard will be blaming their shadows for this.
Didn't even hesitate. She stood between the assassin and our...
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
So you've come back to the temple?
I was invited back. The priests wanted to hear what I had to say about reconciliation with the other tribes. They're listening. At least they've begun to listen. There's a distance between ears and deeds.
Because of what we did?
What you did.
It was for the mourners. I think it helped them.
You set them on the path. You can't know what their journeys hold. Such is the priest's lot. Perhaps a red robe would suit you.
Not me. Besides, your temple doesn't even take women.
We would be richer if we did. Go in light, my friend. and let the sun cast your way.
Thank you, Naman. Where I'm going, I could probably use all the light I can get.
Once again leads the hunter's lodge.
This must be Ranamon's family estate. These machines attack without warning. I need to get in there and look at that thing. must be a way in.
Oh, thank you. I didn't really believe anyone was coming for me. I think everyone else is dead.
There's something in the workshop I need to look at. Do you know how to get in?
Our Chamberlain has a key. It's probably still on him. Oh, the poor man. He served my father for 16 years.
Tell me what happened when the machines attacked.
There were screams. I came running. The Ravager ripped through the guards like dolls. My father pushed me into the larder. I heard him kill a watcher. Then, blasts from the Ravager's cannon. Silence. I tried opening the door, but he'd locked me in.
He saved your life.
And I'll never be able to thank him.
Do you have any idea where the machines came from, or why they attacked so suddenly?
We've been seeing more and more machines around here every year. That's why my father hired more guards. But they've never attacked like this before. I have no idea what caused it.
Stay here. I'm gonna have a look around.
I will. I need to take a moment with my father.
This must be the Chamberlain's remains. Dorati said he should have the key. Yes, here's the key. That device is sending out a signal. Could be what attracted the machines. Okay, that should cut the signal. But someone put this here to call in the machines. And kill everyone on the estate. I found a lure. I think someone might have put it here deliberately to draw in the machines. Did your father have enemies?
Ranneman. My brother. First there was gambling, then stealing, then extortion. He swore vengeance when my father kicked him out.
It was Ranneman who begged me to come. He needed the machines cleared out to claim the property.
We can't let him. That murderous snake.
Can't let me do what, sister? Claim my inheritance?
We shared a creche, murderer. Have you no honor?
Oh, I guess not. But I will have this estate. When you meet Father in the next life, tell him I'm enjoying his money. As for you, this little device will summon more machines. A lot easier than killing you myself.
Come.
I'm glad there are good people like you in the world. It helps to make up for scum like my brother. My father was always generous in his gratitude. A family tradition I would like to continue. Take this. I hope it will help you in your travels. I know my father would want me to rebuild.
3 dead trees, just like Vanasha said. Let's see if Uthid came through here. These tracks lead up that rise. Must be the green climb. Stocking up. Foot tracks stop here. Time to climb. All right, made it. Where did you go, Uthid? Food scraps. I'll bet Uthid stopped to see if he was being followed. He must have kept going. I've got to catch up. A dead machine. Uthid's been hunting. Everything useful has been stripped. Uthid's been gathering components, looking for ammo. Everything useful. No one talks. Open to scavenge. Uthid took down a Ravager. Not an easy kill, but worth it for the parts. Dead Watchers. More scrap for Uthid's stockpile.
The next one doesn't miss.
Uthid?
You're young for a bounty hunter. Or am I old for a soldier?
I'm not here for the price on your head, Uthid. I believe you're innocent.
Innocent? Come on, then. If this is a trick, it's a good one. You've earned your kill.
No tricks. Just talk.
All right. Speak.
I want to know what happened at Sunfall. What really happened.
All right. For weeks, each dawn in the tent city came with a new death. Always in their sleep, no struggle. The old, the infirm, sometimes the young. Those who couldn't fight for the cause. I should have realized then it was a culling.
Who would do such a thing?
They thought it was a curse, an evil spirit. But it was only a man. And a silent poison. It took time to catch him, but we did. We brought him before Bahavas for the sun's judgment.
The High Priest Bahavas? He's the one who put the bounty on you.
Yes. He thanked me for my diligence, then had his guards release the villain. You see? It was he who ordered the culling. Then they turned on us. Should have died with my men, so their loyalty meant something. 20 years I gave to the sun. For what? Malice and murder? As for honor, sacrifice, true sacrifice, the kind priests and rulers know nothing of? It's all a fat joke.
If it's honor you seek, the Sun Karjas seem trustworthy. A little stuck up, maybe, but trustworthy.
Those Karja once raided your Nora lands. Raided every land we could reach. It was the Sun's will. I did what I was told. Others did worse. But as their captain, I had...
Uthid, I don't care what you did. I can't absolve you. But the Karja are changing their ways. You could too.
Perhaps. Avad doesn't understand what the Sun demands of its soldiers.
Perhaps he understands it too well.
Now you sound like the blameless Murad.
I can believe you're a good man. But why go with the Shadow Karja in the first place? Why serve them?
Because of Itaman, of course. He was the one true Sun King.
Itaman's just a child.
Yes, an untainted vessel. I believed he was pure. But they used him. Used our faith. I can see that now. No shadows under a noonday sun. Bahavas didn't need to disgrace my name. I did it myself, serving a rotten throne.
I met someone who wants to get you out of this. A woman named Banasha. But first, we need to get you out of here.
What are you? You look like a hunter. You give orders like a soldier who's been out... Mercenaries. Think they'll all line up to tell me I'm innocent?
Should have stayed on the plains, Karja! The mountains belong to us! Keycook's killers! When we're done with you, you won't even leave an echo!
You didn't make it hard to be followed. Almost as if you wanted to go out in a showdown.
Not much gets by you.
There! Looks like she means to fight! Got you now!
We'll send the rest as soon as they arrive. the attack! We still got another squad on the way!
Don't let him team up!
Fury of the sun! Have a care.
It's up to you now, men. Rally! We can still finish them!
To your positions!
Get it together, you sawed-offs!
This one's yours.
That won't be the last of us. Follow me. I've stashed supplies up above. Up and over. Grab what you can while we still have time.
A robust defense is the most satisfying to break. All right, Marbles. We brought the priest out here, so let's put on a show for him.
I know that, Hood. We've unfinished business, Bahavas and I. This will be difficult. I think you rallied to a lost cause.
I don't intend to die today, Uthid.
I did. But you're starting to change my mind.
Look out! Take cover!
thrive on adversity. Step it up, boys!
Got you now!
Blazes on our backs.
Got a live one.
That's the last of the marvels.
Bahavas thought he had enough fodder to keep him safe. Now there's hope for justice. Will you come with me?
This'll help.
This won't be easy. Bahavas still has his personal guard.
Snow chill itches.
Across there and we'll have him.
I had to come here myself to end your suffering, Uthid, and mine. The Outlanders led us here, and now that they are dead, their price is most affordable. But enough with needles. It's time for blades. Remove them from the sun's sight. After, scalp the savage. Feel his sense. Kill the traitor! Kill Lenora! The sun sets on your pathetic life. Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them. Kill the traitor! Kill the Nora!
I shan't let you fall.
The sun sets on your pathetic life.
Sun's judgment upon you!
The sun sets on your pathetic life, Uthid. Make it hurt as the shadow falls upon them.
Patience.
Kill the traitor! Kill the Nora!
O sun, shine upon us.
Kill the traitor! Kill the Nora!
You thugs will...
The sun set
up to his perch.
Can't be too prepared.
Whatever deal you worked out with him, I'll double it. More than double it.
No. I'm tired of this, Bahavas. The lies and the violence and your cheap scented oils. I don't suppose you'd kill yourself.
I had to. I had to. Prune the weak, or all the Carja in Shadow are doomed.
This solves nothing. But may the sun find some worth among your drying bones.
That was quite a fireworks show.
You took your time?
I was busy. What do you think happened to Jan Shund, the other mercenary band? And I had to organize passage to Meridian for a wanted man. Give us a moment, Uthid. Girl talk. You've had quite a day. I never imagined Bahavas would blunder into his own trap. His death opens up wonderful possibilities. Remember Edaman and Nasadi, the Child King and his mother guarded like hostages at sunfall? With Bahavas gone, no one will be watching them. I want to get them out. And I could use your help.
Kidnapping the Sun King of the Shadow Karja is no small task.
It's not kidnapping. They want to go to Meridian, to safety.
How do you know that?
I've been posing as Nasadi's handmaiden. She's scared. For herself, of course, but mostly for Itamen.
Why do you care what happens to them?
Itamen is the Shadow Karja's figurehead. If he defects, it will remove their last trace of legitimacy. Beyond that, he's just a boy who clings to his mommy. He made a little grazer for me out of matchsticks once. It wasn't very good, but still, nobody ever made anything for me before.
What's going to happen to Uthid now?
Don't worry. You gave him a second life, and I'll put it to good use. He'll be welcomed in Meridian as a military advisor. Hopefully he can help Avad finish the Shadow Karja with as little bloodshed as possible.
What's going to happen at Sunfall now that Bahavas is dead?
Oh, it will be glorious. The priests will panic. There'll be infighting, skullduggery, and backstabbing as they wrangle for power. Best of all, they'll be distracted. Bahavas, your life brought misery, but your death is a flower that blooms in abundance.
What do you need to get Nasadi and Itamen out of Sunfall?
With Bahavas dead, Sunfall is the easy part. I'll handle that. The big fuss will be crossing the border to the Sundom. Find my friend, 3 Tohuadiv near the branded shore. I hired his crew to sweep the path, so all you have to do is wait for me.
If this Wadiv has already cleared the area, why do you need me?
Contingencies, little huntress. Something will go wrong, and I need protection I can count on. You.
I'll try not to disappoint.
The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
What makes you think, Avad, I am in your debt, Hunter?
Nervous about going to Meridian?
I've been a soldier for 20 years. I do not get nervous.
Not even around a pretty lady?
I will not dignify that with a response. The Nora said you would help me. Are we bound for Meridian?
Only if you want to go, my dear.
What choice do I have?
None at all. I was just being polite.
What makes you think Avad will welcome me after I served his enemies?
He's a forgiving man. Just smile a lot. You can't smile, can you?